everyone, welcome to this video where we'll be exploring two different approaches for the handling multiple conditions in Python using elif statements and using multiple if statements. We'll compare two approach discussing their strength and weaknesses and the performance implications. Let's dive into that. All right. First, let's take a look at the elif approach as a simple example where we determine the grade based on given score. Let me type the code. First I can type that if elif example method. So in that I can wrote one logic of elif conditions based on that actually. So it will be returning that grade based on that score actually. So this is one example for that elif, and that next example is multiple if conditions for that actually. So multiple if condition also the same. I can create an another function. So in that function, same code I just refactored by that multiple if conditions, and based on that score, it will be returning that grades actually. And let me run. So before that I need to call the two functions, one if elif function and a if example function. So let me call the function, and if I run that, so here it is, the grade of 75 c grade actually. So the both grades calculated. And the next part, very important thing, so I need to find out that speed of each logic actually. So for that I can use that library called time it. So let me type time it. Yeah, so in that time it a default timer, I just initialized with the start. So I can take that current time, and this time my this time it will return that profiling the code, this code how much will take actually, like that. So in that I can type timer dot default timer minus start time with the hundreds of milliseconds. So it will be returning that this code block this much of time it will be take, like that. So these are the same code I can wrote it in that if example also, same as. And let me type. Yeah, so here it is. So time might default timer same as, so this code how much will take actually. So based on the two approach it will be returning that speed how much both approach will take that time actually. If I run that, see code block, if elif example took 0.6968 and 4963. So the both logic, its time is very different actually. So you will get my point, right? So this elif it's faster than multiple if conditions. However, it's important to note that performance and the difference between the two approaches is often negligible unless dealing with that large number of conditions. In most cases, the difference in execution time would not have yet noticeable impact on that overall performance on the program, right? So, in conclusion, while the elif approach may be slightly faster, the choice between that using elif and the multiple if statements should primarily depends on that factors such as code, readability, maintainability, and the nature of the conditions being evaluated. Consider the specific requirements for your program and choose the approach and that best suits your needs in terms of your clarity, structures, and flexibility. We hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you did, please hit the like button and consider to subscribe our channel for more videos like this in the future. Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends and colleagues who might find it useful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and we'll be happy to respond. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video.